Chosen ones find this when they're no longer going to be alone. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share this message. It came to me and I feel like it's for a reason. Today is February 17th, 2026. We just started a new year according to the Chinese calendar, the year of the fire horse, fire energy. We're in a new energy. We just started a new season. Chosen ones are no longer going to be alone. And this is a huge shift that's occurring, maybe in your personal life and in the collective. Your alone season is over. It's time to celebrate. You're no longer going to be alone. The butterfly effect. So many of us have been cocooning in my own life for 5-6 years of being alone, a sense of isolation. Now, it doesn't mean I didn't go into the world. It just meant that I've been on a deep journey of awakening, of healing, of personal growth. And if you're in this space, I know you can relate. But here's the thing, seasons change and nothing's forever. If you're watching this video, if you've come across this video, this means that your alone season is shifting. It's changing. We're entering the Age of Aquarius. I love this sign. Aquarius is about the collective and humanity, community. And this is the time period that we are going into. But this can feel so foreign for chosen ones. If you're on a spiritual path, because so many of us have been in that hermit mode. And it's served a purpose. It's part of your initiation. It's part of your spiritual process, your ascension process. And after you get through the difficult parts of being alone, it can become your comfort zone. If you're like me, I learned to love up on myself a whole lot. A whole lot. Like, I'm my own favorite person, to be honest with you. And it's beautiful, but it's just a season. You don't have to be in that space alone. If this video doesn't resonate for you, it's okay, because we're each on our own unique path. Like I told you, I went through years, like a solid 5 years of needing to be alone. And in a sense, you can glorify that because that's where you're at on your path. But a little birdie whispered in my ear that I need to give you this message. This season is coming to an end, to a close. And it can feel scary. Change always feels scary, but it's just happening energetically. We've all been hibernating. We've gone through a season of isolation for a reason, to grow spiritually, but now we're emerging like the butterfly, and it's time to come out of your shell, time to come out of your cocoon and gather together, togetherness, which is so beautiful. See, when the divine wants to work on you, you are going to be plucked out of the world and you are going to be separated from everything you know, everyone you know, to create a fresh start. A tower moment's going to happen, the death card in tarot, and it's happening for a reason. And this is a sign of initiation. It's such a common thing. So if you're called to be a spiritual leader, if you're called to share with the collective, you have to undergo a spiritual transformation first. And that's why I tell you guys to be careful who you're listening to. You don't want to be listening to someone who's just blah, 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 picking up on what everybody else says, because they have nothing of value to offer. I'm sorry. Like they would if they tapped into their own heart and pulled from their own authentic convictions. If they pulled from their own authentic spirit. But you know somebody's fake or false when all they're doing is mimicking everyone else. They haven't undergone any true spiritual transformation. But anyways, you know that you are truly a chosen one when you've done so much changing in real life. And this means you had to be alone. But this season is coming to an end. Now, everybody is at a different path. Like, everybody's on their own unique path. So you might not be at this point yet, and that's totally okay. Like, if I would have came across this message a few years ago, it just simply would not have resonated. Some people are still in the world. Some people are at the very beginning of their awakening journey or healing process. they definitely have to be alone. It's a necessity. So you never want to judge anybody because we're each at a different place in our life. But I hope this video finds you when you've been feeling a subtle shift within you. That means the healing, the incubation process is coming to an end. The healing journey, the deep healing journey, and now it's time for a change. It's beautiful. Hermit season is over. Why is it needed though? Like, why? I'll link my video that I created, I think 3 years ago, on self-love, isolation, and celibacy, spirituality, things like that, because you guys know, if you've been here, that I went on a 4-year celibacy journey. I quit weed, I became a vegetarian, I just started like monk mode basically. I felt called to. I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody, it's just where I was in my life, and this is what I share with you here. So many of us were doing this at the same time. It's not by accident. Something is happening on the earth. So if you're a chosen one, if you're a light worker, something new is emerging, something is shifting, it's changing. You had that season to be alone, to cleanse yourself, to work on healing, facing any trauma, deep work, lots of tears shed. Maybe you went into therapy, maybe you had to make drastic changes in your life. You probably lost a lot of people and shifted, you changed from the inside out, and that's so glorious, that's so beautiful. I commend you, because a lot of souls are going to never even get to that point at all. But now we're entering a new season, and I want you to embrace this, because see, we're constantly shifting, we're constantly evolving. And so even your healed self, like the self that the stage you were in when you were healing, that part of you, don't cling to that identity of being alone and healing forever. Now, in life, we're constantly going to have things that we could heal, but what I mean is, don't be afraid to continue to change and continue to shift. Because I saw this video last night, I think, with my daughter, and it was a short here on YouTube where this girl was like, she was showing her solo Valentine's Day date. And like just a few years ago, I would have thought it was amazing, but last night when I saw it, I thought, oh my God, this is so sad. Like, she was saying that she was single, childless, no partner, no friends, and having the best Valentine's Day ever. So she was vlogging herself, right? I don't know who she was, but it doesn't matter. This is a mindset that I want you to think about, that many people have maybe been in, and it served them in that period of time, but now we don't have to live that way. It was sad. So now it's sad to me. So she was filming her life, and she was like, this is gonna be the best this is the best Valentine's Day ever. She took herself to Starbucks, and every person she encountered, I'll just tell you right now that she just bought herself so many things, as if that means anything, like as if that's actual fulfillment. It's not. It's sad. It's like you have a gap in you and you're trying to fill it with things and coffees and matchas. It's not gonna work. But anyways, nothing's gonna compare to real human touch, love, community, friendship, connection. We're human beings. We're literally all one. So to feel like a coffee is going to replace human connection is pretty insane. But yeah, so she was, every time she bought something, which she bought like 50 things, every time she bought something in the video for her solo Valentine's Day, best Valentine's Day ever, she was so friendly with the merchant, like whoever was selling her something. She's like, thank you so much. She had so much energy for them. Why? Because she has no friends, no partner, no kids. I'm assuming she doesn't talk to her family because she was alone. So here's the thing. Yes, there's seasons, but please don't get confused and try to trade authentic connection with things. It can't replace it. Or being alone forever. You don't have to be alone forever. You don't have to. But again, like, this is a shift that's occurring, and it might feel uncomfortable because, see, when you had a period of being alone, that was serving so much. It was so healing. Like, you had to detach, learn how to detach from toxic people or toxic patterns. You were rediscovering yourself, falling in love with yourself, choosing connections with intention, attracting your soul tribe, but there was still a distance. Okay, myself included. Why? Because we learned self-preservation. We learned boundaries. We learned how to sustain ourselves, independence in a way. Okay, so, but at the same time, it wasn't meant to be forever. It was serving a purpose. So if you see life as this big, thick book of your life, isolation and being alone is a chapter in that book. It's not the whole story. So your story isn't over. You don't have to be alone forever. And I want you to just consider that, how beautiful connections are, and how, let's take the subject of celibacy. Yeah, maybe you needed to be celibate because you needed to discover your own soul inside, take a break from relationships, not distract yourself with sex, maybe release lust if that was in your life in any way, shape, or form, which, come on, this world, most likely it was. And so it's healing, it's nourishing to yourself. But what about the beauty of, but what if you've come across your soulmate? Okay, well, now it's time to be in a divine union, which of course includes tantra. It includes love making. But see, the celibacy served because now you know the difference between having sex versus making love, and the importance of what real love really feels like. Attracting your divine counterpart, things like that, really beautiful things. And so I just feel excited to share this with you because even within myself, I just feel a change emerging. Like, when I saw that video of the girl on her solo Valentine's Day date, it made me feel so sad. And so people are going to judge you no matter what, whether you're in your alone season or not. You have to tap within yourself and tune within yourself to see where you are. Remember that life is not a race. If you're still on a deep healing journey, then that's exactly where you're meant to be. But I guess I'm creating this video because I want you to know that if you feel yourself transforming, changing, it's for a reason. We just ended the year of the snake. So it's telling you right there, you are shedding your old self and it's time for something new. So don't glorify aloneness. The pandemic had in 2020, this had a big influence in the world, not just chosen ones or people on a spiritual path. Like, we were quite literally forced to be alone. Like, we couldn't go anywhere. Everything was shut down. The world was shut down. That wasn't that long ago. So in a way, that kind of sparked this whole being alone thing. And so don't glorify it, because there are so many distractions right now. And I don't want you walking around with those goggles on your head, disconnected from the world, or getting yourself an AI girlfriend, or getting stuck in the things of the world, swiping on dating apps. What we truly are craving and needing is true connection. Like, Gen Z not dating anyone until they're 30 something. Like, we need to allow ourselves to come back together. We don't have to be afraid of each other. The more you've worked on yourself, the more you can feel into energy and feel into authenticity. You'll naturally be repelled by fake people, and you'll want to come closer to those that feel good to your soul. It's nothing they say or do, it's just in their energy. And this is why healing serves such a strong purpose. And the more chosen ones that come together in this new age, the more powerful we're going to be, the more peace, harmony we're going to create in this world. And this is what we deserve as a collective, because if you've really been doing the work, if you've really been embodying love, if you've really been striving to live in your higher nature, then one of the most beautiful parts of this lifetime is being able to be in a community with others that are just like you, like minds, so that you can connect through the heart space. have exciting things to talk about, and we're each so unique and different. As you connect to your unique self and soul, you will fall in love with that, but also you're the perfect piece of this puzzle. That's why I know who still has some growing to do. If they're trying to be like me, don't try to be like me. Try to be like yourself, because, except for my divine counterpart, because the divine feminine is the muse. But I just mean, like, if you're busy copying people, if you don't know who you really are yet, then it's very easy to just not be connected to your true self. But once you embrace who you really are, well, you are made that way for a reason. And we all come together, like, one by one, and we have so much purpose. You were created a certain way for a reason. You have a unique purpose here, just also your essence of what you're exuding. Look at the different zodiac signs, and not just that, not just your sun sign, your moon sign, your north node, your makeup, your perspective, where you are in the earth. We have so much we can teach each other, so much we can build together, so much we can experience. And these people are going to understand compassion, love, forgiveness, authenticity, health on every level, right? So it's so beautiful. Embrace togetherness, embrace your soul tribe, friendship community, things like that. So I hope this video resonated for you. Drop me a comment down below. And before I go, just don't be afraid. Okay, because I want you to know that if you've really been working on yourself, if you know that you've made a serious transformation in your life and you're emerging as this butterfly, there's nothing to fear. Other people, they're gentle. Think of a butterfly. They're gentle. Now, everybody has light and dark, but we're going to return to the heart space. It's truly one love. It's one consciousness. If you're on the planet right now, if you're if you're resonating with this message, there's a reason that we've come across one another. There's purpose behind it. There's purpose behind everything. And so new things are coming, basically. So I hope you enjoyed this message. Drop me a comment with your thoughts. I'm sending you love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.